Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Sabres will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out.
Krebs is creating a ton of energy out there because of his drive and compete level. I mean, he is off balance, stumbling, and still manages to find the puck and get it to the net. This creates a scoring chance. Yeah, it doesn't go in, but what it does is it creates energy for his entire team as they build momentum.
And this amped-up crowd has already turned it up a notch after that strike.
Anytime you're sitting in the dressing room pregame, you know what everyone's talking about is getting a great start, and it's all around the room, and they do just that, and they elevate this crowd. The energy in here is exciting. I love that he fights for his space here to be able to get to an area where he has a little bit of time to get the one-timer off. He knows it's got to get off in a hurry, and he puts it in the back of the net.
Montreal's on the board. The crowd's loving it. I even think the coach is smiling on the bench, too.
That's always a good thing when you look back at your coach and they're smiling, because it doesn't happen often, James. But one thing that does get a smile is a great start, because they now know that you were ready right from puck drop, not from just a physical standpoint, but from an emotional side, too.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Montreal's up 1-0. The Sabres will go to work here in the offensive zone. Denied by the puck stopper. With the steal. Strong defensive effort. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Shot! Big save.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Off the left wing and into center. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Denied by the defender. Nice block. Moves the puck to Newhook. Slides it across to Kapanen. The Canadiens take it along the wall. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Angles it over to Power. Makes the save. The Canadiens gain possession along the wall. A chance in front. He scores! Jason Zucker!
Well, this is the type of play that generates urgency up and down your lineup. When you see a player be that hard and heavy on a puck, use their size to their advantage, and separate the opponent from the puck, you kind of stand up and you're like, yeah, guy, keep it going. And he finds a way to keep it going and makes a beautiful play that results in a goal.
Buffalo's no longer chasing the game after that goal, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's tough, right, when you're behind the 8 ball right away, and it can be difficult to be assertive or get your legs when that happens, but it feels like they found a rhythm here halfway through the period. One shift can change the landscape, and it looked like it has.
The Canadiens pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Montreal's on the attack. Tries to get the puck to McLeod. Takes the feed. Great save! Played it perfect!
Dobes makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net, and really no trash or second shot opportunity.
Grabbed along the board by Texier. The Habs played along the boards. Puts it on net! Lyon's gonna give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Here in the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. The Sabres take possession off the faceoff. Feeds it to Carrick. And now he passes up to Molenston. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. With some open space at center. The Canadiens played along the wing. From behind the net. Here's a chance. And that doesn't reach the net. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Tries to feed it over to Matheson. And that pass is redirected. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Hey fans, we have a car on the east lot with its lights on. FSV 4494. If you don't know your license plate, it's a blue sedan.
We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Here we go. They have started playing the second period, and it's still anyone's game. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Montreal's performance in the first period was lackluster. They didn't generate any offense, and they weren't attacking with any kind of speed. They're going to have to find a way to shore that up, James, because their opponent is really taking it to them. They're fortunate that this game is still tied.
And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Sabres move the puck in the defensive zone. They've got numbers. Feeds it over on the attack. And that's easily turned aside. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Skates to the crease. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
The Sabres take over on possession. And a great save!
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Picks off the pass. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Quick pass to Caulfield. Fires it! And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. The Sabres move it in. The Habs look to start the transition game. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a shot. Big time stop. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Lyon's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. The Canadiens take possession off the faceoff. Oh, wasn't clean, but he did enough. The Sabres will play it in their own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Blocked in traffic. Works it across to Newhook. The Canadiens looking against the half wall. To the low slot. And that's snapped away in the defensive end by Byram. He carries the puck up along the wing. Buffalo's got a hold of it along the wall. Sidesteps the check. Great little poke check by the goaltender there. Came up with the save on that play.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
The Canadiens carry it along the wall. Chase in front. Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. You get these grade A scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
Montreal's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
Passes over to Gallagher. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. He got all of that one.
Power forwards drive lanes and they drive bodies, and that one's perfectly executed.
Buffalo's got the puck against the wall. Turn that chance aside.
Dobes has been great tonight, James, and you can't ask more of your tender than that. I mean, he's been under siege in terms of the shots. He's making key saves and timely ones at that. Now it's his team to back him up and find a way to get going north.
Buffalo's got the puck. Sends it across the ice. Passes on over to Kesselring. Here they come. Norris has the puck against the half wall. And that carry off the post. Buffalo's had their opportunities, but they still trail late in this second period. From the point! Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner.
Are you looking to impress at your next group event? Then rent out one of our luxury boxes. With great views, waiter service, and free team merchandise, your time is now to reserve your seat in one of our extravagant luxury boxes. See our website for details.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
Buffalo's got to find a way to manage the puck and do something with it here, James. You just look at the possession numbers, and they are way too low and really tell the story of this game while they're trailing. They have to have urgency. They got to be on point on the puck and then take it to the net.
Moves it quickly over to Thompson. Gets in front of it. Moves it to Suzuki. Look out, here they come on the attack. And that pass goes off a stick. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up.
Jones has been solid between the pipes tonight, James. Really unwavering and giving confidence to his entire team. Multiple big saves, and that really sets your team into a rhythm. They know that they have confidence in you to make that save, so they can try things, they can do things, and play their game.
Buffalo's had a lot of shots on goal, but they're going to need to finish in order to get back into this one here in the third. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Pushes it across to Newhook. Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Zucker. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Here's a chance on the attack. Nice zone entry on the left side. Sends a pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the D back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
Montreal's added another goal to extend the lead to 2 here in period number 3.
Well, some games feel like a fight in all areas of the ice, and it looks like they've been fighting the puck. They've capitalized when they've had the opportunities, and it's the reason they're winning by 2.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Canadiens gain possession. And he takes the dish. Passes it over. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Tries to get it over to Texier. From the neutral zone now. Tries to the crease. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Goalie's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Takes a shot. Gives them nothing in front.
Kapanen's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net, and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game, and this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
Up along the wing. Quick feed to Norris. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Buffalo's got it into the offensive zone. Slides the puck across to Doan. Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Norris takes it inside his own end. Quick shot! Stones him in front.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
And now it's grabbed by Shekai. Here's a short pass to Suzuki. Under a minute to go in the third. Lent's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. In the final moments of this period, Montreal's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. The Sabres slide it through center. Puts it on net. Denies him with the save. The Sabres really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Buffalo's got a hold of it against the wall. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And not much on that one. From the back of the cage with the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Tuck. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Puck picked up by Kapanen. A packed house here in the arena tonight as the final seconds tick away. They're on their feet, saluting their team on a job well done. And we are all over with this one. The Canadiens are outshot in this one, but you know what they weren't? They weren't outscored, Cheryl.
Well, they come away with the win, and that's all that matters, James. But when they did put it to the net, they found a way to get it in there. And I'm telling you, it's about disguising your shot, finding ways to get to the middle of the ice. They did a real efficient job of that.
And here they come back out to salute the fans.
Well, this is a great feeling. I remember doing this when I was an athlete. You come back on the ice to salute the fans for cheering you on throughout the game. Just a fun night all the way around.
Ain't no party like a victory party. Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either, so we'll see you next time, and real soon at that.